All right, let's see what's next on this.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy.
Ooh.
Hello, welcome in.
Hello, how you doing?
Let's go ahead and start with your name.
Usman.
And Usman, how old are you?
I'm 30.
Buddy looked like the dude that be playing the flute, bro. Andre 3000, bro. He got an Andre 3000 look to him, bro. Like, it don't look bad on Andre 3000, but he got to put away that. Like, with a regular T, it's crazy, but fuck it, let's see it.
30, what do you do?
I'm a deputy director of an organization.
Okay, so what are some things you like to do for fun?
I enjoy hanging around with family, friends, and traveling. And on the side, it's really thinking about my health. And I do a lot of workout videos and just really, enjoying time outdoors as well.
Okay, and now what are some things you look for in a woman?
I mean, someone that's down
It's
to
crazy
earth.
how nobody popped yet, cause Buddy got like a fedora hat, cream fedora, whatever, beige, whatever you want to call it, white tee. I don't even know if those are slacks, but some jeans, pants, whatever. And he got like the little boots on for real. Like, I'm not liking the fit for real. And none of these women pop. But I guess they're doing that new thing where they're hearing people out. Me personally, like, even if I was like, hey, if I was in the mind of a woman, bro, I would have popped just over the fit. But who am I? To each their own. You feel me? Just because I don't feel it, don't mean they feel it.
That's someone that's really family oriented as well, and someone that likes to travel and like to experience really different cultures. Because I'm originally from Africa, and making sure someone that understands that culture as well, and someone that's calm and relax and just really peace of mind as well. And one thing I always say is really about. Just about emotional intelligence, and I don't say it as cliche, and just really understanding how to connect with someone,
Got it. Okay, and you said Africa, which country?
Senegal, of course.
Okay.
That look like a Senegal
And now, what are
style.
some of your
That explains it. That look like a Senegal style. Because them Senegal dudes, they be wearing a little hat with whatever.
deal breakers?
Smokers, I would say smokers. Someone
Damn.
attitude all the
You
time.
can tell she
but that's
she
it.
hit them trees.
I'm a simple dude.
All right, so we did get a
popped
pop
up
down
fast
there.
for real.
Let's go on over there, see why
Perfect.
she ended up popping.
I know exactly why she popped.
Okay, let's start with your name and age.
I'm Chi-Chi, 32.
Free connoisseur.
Chichi, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I am Mrs. 420. I can't even
Knew
skip
it.
around it. You can't surpass it. I don't like smelling like it, but that's definitely a part of my deep.
Hey, bro, 90% of the time, bro, if a sister got locks, bro, they're gonna do that whole Rasta lifestyle 90% of the time. They did it for the Rasta lifestyle. So that means they also gonna be a tree partaker. That's just common sense, bro. You should have known you were gonna rule her out.
Decompression, my mental health, all that. So I'm Mrs. 420. Somebody doesn't like me smoking, they can go. Yeah.
I mean, I understand. 420. I live in Colorado, so
Yeah, I live in LA.
okay, perfect. I can understand weed, but just not as a pothead, But cigarettes,
Describe a pothead.
someone that needs it every day.
Yeah, you could categorize it that. I'm Mrs. 420
Okay, perfect.
every day, all day, every day, in the gym, all that. Yeah.
So is she someone that's physically your type? I know obviously with the whole 420 thing, but apart from that.
She's attractive, beautiful. Somebody I would approach for sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I won't lie, bro. That whole like having to hit that jit every day, bro. That's a mental problem at that point, bro. That means you're really fiending for it, and that's a part of your life at that point. That means like, bro, if you really have to hit the tree like every day, every part of your day type thing, hey, like you gotta go see some help. Cause if you can't quit it on your own or you can't put it down for a little bit on your own, bro, that's a problem, bro. Real spill. Like, that's really a problem. Like, when you start to be dependent, bro, you start to become a person that you were never supposed to become. Your true you is just you sober, bro. Real stuff. If you cannot tap into your sober self, bro, don't even touch that type of stuff, bro. Now, if you are controlling it and you are honestly doing it off of a, like, hey, this is just you being you type thing, boom, go ahead, have fun, to each their own. But when it's controlling your lifestyle and you really need that to function, you become a different person off that shit, that's unattractive. You could go.
Let's head on back. Okay, so we still do have quite a few balloons left unpopped, so I'm going to hand you a pick. I'll have you hold on to that.
Beautiful woman.
Yes, they are beautiful, beautiful ladies, but unfortunately, we do have to pop 2 balloons.
Okay.
They love them Senegal dudes. Look at them. Yep, I would have
Okay.
popped it too. Her too. Oh, we
All
got
right,
similar
let's start
minds.
with the first one you popped. Let's have your name and age.
My name is Taylor. I'm 27.
Okay, and Taylor, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I liked everything you said. The smoker thing was a little but I'm not a everyday, so that's fine. But yeah, like you're attractive. I liked everything else you said, so decided why not.
Okay. So why did we end up popping hers?
She's beautiful. I love that blue outfit and everything. I just had to pop two, and this was it's hard, but yeah.
Okay.
Smooth.
Thank
You
you.
didn't say
Let's
nothing
go over
crazy.
here. Your name and age.
I'm Ken. I'm 27.
All right. And Ken, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
He's handsome. Yeah, I like your skin complexion.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. And now why did we end up picking her?
Beautiful. I love the style and everything. Class, but just looking at the other lineup, and I just see something else as well. So.
I respect it.
You say you got a sight
thank
song,
you.
song.
Okay.
Wait to target.
So let's go ahead and ask these remaining ladies a question, whatever question you have for them.
All right, all right. My question is, what is your passion? What do you enjoy doing when you wake up in the morning? What just brings you that peace and that happiness in your life? So,
Okay. Let's start over here first with your
That's a
name
good
and age.
question.
I'm Caroline, and I'm 32.
Okay. And Caroline, if you want to go ahead and answer his question.
My biggest passion, I would say,
And real shit, you want to ask them what brings them peace so you can know, like, hey, how are they going to amplify the peace that you already brought to yourself? That's a good question to ask as a man because all we want is peaceful lives. And really, the woman you choose to lay with, bro, is going to be the definition of whether you have a peaceful life or chaos. So he's smart.
I have to think about that.
That's a red flag.
Good question.
It could be anything. Like, it doesn't have to be
know.
too big. Like, just anything that.
And if she don't know what brings her peace, bro, don't expect her to bring her peace your way, bro, because she don't even know where to find it. So that's already a red flag. Get out
Gets
of
you
here.
going, like you said.
I love to work out. So, I mean, just waking up, just knowing that I'm going to work out, making sure that I'm healthy, fit. Yeah, that just keeps me going, just knowing that I'm going to work out. So, yeah.
Don't worry, girl. You did good. All right,
not
your
ready
name
for
and
the high-level
age and answer to his question.
I'm Alicia and I'm 28, and I would say my passion is my future self. So I'm not totally where I want to be. I'm still in school, I'm still working, but I think about the bigger picture and I'm like, I want a lovely life. That's my everyday. I'm like, I got to work hard so I can ball later. Absolutely.
All right, let's go over here. Your name and age and the answer to his question.
I'm Daisha and I'm 29, and what really motivates me, I would say, is just like being 1% better every single day. God, just working. I'm very money
first.
motivated, so being just better as a person.
awesome.
I would have left with her right there. Like, I'm gonna give it a bean. She said God first. Like, that's what motivates you. You're with me. On God.
Name and age and the answer to
No
his
pun
question.
intended.
My name is Micah. I'm 30 years old. And I would say what I'm most passionate about right now, I am a program counselor for a graduation retention program. And so I really think my biggest passion at this moment is being a direct support for our youth, working in a predominantly Black high school, being a representation, somebody that my students can come to for direct support. That is my passion right now.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Your name and age and the
That was
answer to his
cool.
question.
My
Red's
name's
still winning,
Kenyani.
though.
I'm 27. I tend to get emotional sometimes when I talk about my passion, so it may come. But definitely just personal growth and being a support and seeing my friends grow. That is one thing that I'm very passionate about. Also, even though I mentioned that I'm in an external consultant, I long-term am pursuing clinical psych. So serving the populations, like building the Black family structure and serving veterans as a former veteran myself and ensuring that they have proper mental health care. Yeah. But no, like it's just like, I see so much going on within these communities and I've experienced things being a part of these communities that,
I like it.
they don't have proper mental health care and that's pretty much what's destroying these communities. So, long term, like that's what's really moving me and motivating me and I won't rest until I can create that platform to reduce at-risk behaviors in these communities. So, yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you.
That was
Thank
Rosie
you.
Butler.
Let's go
She's
over
number 2.
here. Your name and age and the answer to his question.
My name is Lunica. I'm 27, and what drives me every morning is that if I have breath in my lungs and I still have purpose to fulfill, I believe my life, I'm supposed to influence people, so I'm also a content creator. I do Christian fitness, encouraging posts, and stuff like that. So I feel like my testimony is going to reach multiple people.
I had to stop it right there. Like, your purpose on this life is not to influence anyone, bro. Hey, if you're a Christian, she's a Christian influencer on top of that, bro. That means, hey, God is supposed to be first in your life. Hey, God does not represent false idols, bro. I think that influencer stuff is false idolism, bro. And if you're over here saying that is your purpose, God ain't put you on this earth to be no influencer. I'm sorry. Nobody's the second coming of Jesus. No, none of that, bro. Like, hey, when he talked about that stuff in the Bible, like Jesus, Samson, all that stuff, bro, those were appointed by him, bro. His word was spoken to the soul type thing, bro. And honestly, I feel like it's so hard for people to understand that, hey, a lot of us are just following paths that we are not deemed by God to be following, but we just do it because it's like, hey, it's happening right now. We're just enjoying it. We think that, oh, this is our purpose. No, your purpose is for you to lead a good and fruitful life. That's about it. Not through like this whole social media stuff. Like, hey, bro, that shit's sucking away to you for real.
People, and I still have people that will also influence me. So I feel like that's what drives me.
So
awesome, thank you.
That's basically what you said.
Great answers too.
Let's head back. And obviously, we got to throw it back to you. You got to answer your own question.
I mean, if you check my phone right now, the front screen, it says daily motivational affirmations for me. And I read it every day I wake up, and I look at the mirror and I tell myself that, and I believe in that as well. It's really just being able to be in the community, impact change as well. And the work I do is really my passion and what I love to do. And just working in different communities and organizations and making sure their voices are lifted as well. So
okay. All right. So you heard from these beautiful ladies. It is time to pop 2 balloons.
2 balloons.
2 balloons.
I'll pop the first one in the influencer lady. I'm sorry. Huh?
Okay.
Ooh, Lord. Yeah,
She's like, let me move it away.
I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready. Redmond was the only one that said put God first. She could have been capping, but she said God first is what keeps her going, bro. And that's a W. But some people ain't thinking the same. Some people don't even care about that for us. But hey, each their own.
All right, let's start over here. So, why'd you have your balloon unpopped for him?
I really liked his style, the way he looks. I really liked everything that he said. I could tell he's a very passionate person, and I can just tell that he's like serious about his life. He can, I don't know, I just feel like he's giving like leader, somebody that. Good leader, yeah.
Okay. And why did we end up popping hers?
Beautiful, wonderful dress as well. Oh, I see everything, the style, everything done and everything. I just resonated with different questions already that I wanted to. That's
okay.
it.
That makes sense. And then over here, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
You seem like a focused man. You seem like you know what you want. You seem like you are driven, and I liked that about you.
And why did we end up popping her balloon?
I would have to say the money part. You know, you mentioned money. I love money too. Trust me. I love money. I love getting up every day making money as well. I just felt like that's not what I want to hear right now, and especially resonating some of the stories right now. So again,
I mentioned God as well. Money makes the world go round. So.
It does. I mean, money makes the world go around, but it's not should be something that it could be your passion, like I said, but it's just not something else.
That should make you driven?
Huh?
Is that something that should make you driven?
I mean, for me, like passion, money could make you driven. A lot of people, money. I go for money, but that's not what I was looking for in this space right now. Especially when I'm thinking about passion is like what makes money's happiness. I travel all over the world and I love it just because of the money I have, but it's just not something that I will mention if I've asked that question to somebody.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
I got a point,
okay,
bro. Money
let's
shouldn't
ask.
be a driving motivator, but like it does motivate a lot. But I see his head is just in a different place than where she's at, so his pop was justified.
Our 4 remaining ladies, another question.
All right, the next question is, I grew up in a 2-parent household. I have both my father and my mother. And one thing my father always said, he's trying to get me to marry like any African would. But the thing I would say is like, did you have a male figure in your life as you was growing up? That could be a stepdad, a mentor, a coach, and who was that and why? Was that important to you?
Okay, let's start down there and then come back up.
Perfect.
All right, if you want to go ahead and answer his question.
So the question was, did I grow up with a male figure? And what was the following question?
Did that impact your life? Did that have an impact in your life as well?
So I also grew up in a two-parent household. My mom and my mother and my father have been together for 40 years. So I've been able to witness what true love looks like, what trials and tribulations look like as well. And I think I've been able to see what it is to be a man and what I'm to expect from a man. I also have 3 brothers. So being able to see how they love on their women and their fiancés definitely has allowed me to see what I want my future husband to do for me.
That's huge. That's huge. Honestly, bro, that's another big thing I do ask a lot. You always got to know what the relationship is with your significant other's parents, because that's going to know if they were reflected on, if they were worked on for both sides, the masculine and the feminine side of a household. Because a lot of women, they were going to ask for a dude, but they never had a father in their life. So how are they going to expect a man to act a certain way when they don't even have a blueprint on how a man is supposed to act in that household? Or some women never had a mother in their life. So how are they going to act like a housewife or like a wife to you? Not a housewife, there's a modern wife to you, if they don't even know what a wife is or a woman in the house is supposed to look like. Some of them don't get exposed to that type of stuff, so they have no blueprint to really see. So you got to really figure out, hey, have they been worked on in this particular field? And like, how much are you going to really be working with? Is this person a lost soul? Like, some people are lost souls. And honestly, I don't feel like, hey, we're not put on this world to save lost souls. That's God's purpose, or whatever purpose they got. People are supposed to save themselves. You can't put a cape on everybody. They could seek saviors, but honestly, people are supposed to save themselves, because the power is all within. If you can't find the power within, you're going to be reliant on that person that saved you. And that's just how it is.
Beautiful.
Okay. Over here, if you want to answer his question.
Yeah, to be frank, I grew up in a single parent household. It was just me, my mom, and my baby sister. A lot of the family that I've created,
And now, when a woman grows up in a single parent household, that does not necessarily rule them out. They just have to know, like, hey, what is a man in a household supposed to be able to do? And what is the man's role, like, in your life? Like, how do you see a man's role? If it doesn't align with how you see yourself as a man, then you just know that you're not going to work with that shorty. But if it aligns properly with you and the way that she's been growing up and raised up aligns with your values as well, take it on, by all means.
created myself. It's also part of influence for why my focus group is building the Black family structure. So I cannot really say that I've had that positive male role model that has been consistent. Have I had positive male influences? Yes, temporarily, but no.
Awesome, thank you.
And over here.
Like the young lady to my left, I grew up in a single parent household. I do not look at that as something that has held me back. I feel like that has made me extremely resilient in this life. And, my dad, he was my favorite person. He was around not as much as I would have liked him to, or, an active father would have been. But he was definitely present in my life, and I love him. He passed away 2 years ago, but my mother is who has really, really shaped me to be who I am today.
Beautiful, thank you.
I'd be scared of when women speak like that, because like a lot of women who speak like that, they carry the mentality of I don't need no man mentality, or like a strong independent woman mentality. Well, like, it's cool for you to think like that. It's cool for you to think like that, but you have to allow yourself to remember, hey, marriage and partnership is always going to be a part of the world. And if you seek in marriage and partnership, you got to allow that openness for somebody else to come in. And a lot of them don't allow how to open themselves up for a man to enter their life, because they have so much already getting done on them already. Like, they're already independent. They already got their own. And they're always going to look at that dude as like, hey, you're just an extra onto whatever I have. Like, you're not really needed here. And that's kind of messed up. Like, honestly, like, bro, you got to make somebody feel needed. Even if in your head you don't feel like you need them, at least radiate that person feels needed. Like, that's why I tell people all the time, radiate that person's energy is needed here. Even if you don't believe it in your head, you believe you could do everything without them. No one wants to feel like they're not needed, because that's how you get them out the door fast.
And over here.
Okay, so I was raised by a single father. First and foremost, you're so blessed to have 2 parents. Like, that's really lucky. I don't think most people have 2 parents. And I think my dad did shape me. It's very formative. I think I get my gift of gab, my hustle, a little bit of everything. And I was blessed to see what a true provider looks like in a man, because my dad's very hardworking and was able to provide for my stepmom.
That's another big thing. It's better that, honestly, I feel like with women, it's amazing if they had their dad in their life more than their mom. Or like, honestly, the ideal is both parents, but they want to see exactly what a man is supposed to bring to the table, or a man is supposed to provide for their family. That's gonna be the biggest thing that's gonna stick with them, bro, and that's what's gonna go far.
So she didn't have to work. So I like to see that drive.
Thank you.
All right. Whew, those were good responses.
Beautiful responses.
So we do have to pop one balloon.
One balloon.
One balloon.
All right.
Oh,
Whew.
oh yeah, I knew she was going. I would have popped her too.
All right. So why did you
okay.
have your balloon unpopped for him?
My balloon was unpopped because I just really
Like, she sound like she need healing still, and like honestly, at that grown age they got going on, yeah, I can't deal with that, and I know he couldn't either.
do relate to a lot of your core values that you have, and I just could not find anything. I could not find anything wrong. I could not. So that's kind of what held me on. I was waiting to find something that was like I could not. So.
Beautiful answer. I really like what you're doing with mental health, because I do a lot of work in the mental health industry space as well. I work with a lot of youth and a lot of community members that I work with as well with the mental health space. The tattoo, because I go to a lot of events and galas, and I want to bring you along with me and things like that. And I was just like,
Just the tattoo?
but other than that, you're beautiful, wonderful.
Just the
I would love to
tattoo?
connect with
Okay.
you and the work you're doing, because I do a lot of that
Thank
work in
you.
the space.
Likewise.
Okay, thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and ask another question.
Respectable though.
What does a romantic date look like to you?
Okay, what does a romantic date look like to you?
A romantic date can be plenty of things. I think there's different options. Definitely a good meal. I like eating good. I'll say that. Super romantic. Gift giving is one of my top 3 love languages. Not the first, but flowers, just a good ambiance and good vibes. I really want to laugh, have fun, and just good chemistry. I feel like I'm a bubbly person, so I want to be next to my man, like just giggling and having fun. I want to be swept off my feet. I don't know. I'm a lover girl. I'm a Pisces.
Okay, let's go over here. What is a romantic date? That was a question?
What
Okay.
does a romantic date look like?
So I think for me, I like a very intentional man. So I like a man who listens to the things that I like to do and what makes me happy. So a romantic date to me would be going to listen to a live band, going to a botanical garden. I love flowers, things like that. So anything that makes it seem intentional, as if you've been listening to what I've been telling you, that to me is very romantic.
It sounds like she's very easily pissed off. If you're not listening to her properly type thing, she has no room for error. She's very much I feel like she's clean cut towards how she wants something. And me personally, I ain't trying to do with that. I like some play in my relationship. You feel me? I like to, if I make a mistake, give me a chance to fix it. She sounds like you make a mistake, it's a scar on the rest of her mental for the rest of the time, and that's kind of scary. I can't do that. That's what she radiating at least.
Noted. Intentionalities.
All right, and over here.
Not to steal Micah's answer, but I think it is similar. Intentionality is everything. We can have a romantic date at home. You could.
That's the delivery too, because how she delivering it is sounding more okay, hey, you could just be intentional, but just know it's not gonna be the end of the world. The other one was delivering it you gotta be intentional or it's the end of the world type thing. That was wild. It just felt off.
Could have made a comment I saw someone painting or something like that, and you set up a whole entire painting kit, and we do that at home, eat some good food, and just hang out. So romanticism. A whole teacher, I can't speak, honey. It's really just about intentionality, listening, being attentive, and paying attention.
Thank you.
Okay.
Ooh, great answers.
Yes. But we do have to pop.
Can I ask one more?
No. Go ahead and pop a balloon.
You getting greedy.
This one's tough.
It is tough. I know. We're down to the final 3.
Is this the last one though? Or is there another guy? Let me not run it.
Uh-oh.
I probably would have popped the green one to be real.
There we go. All right. So, Alicia, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
First and foremost, I love dimples. I liked some of your answers. I was waiting for a little bit more. I didn't feel the total chemistry. I was waiting to see a little bit more of your personality, but I do think you're educated. You seem just really well-rounded.
Okay. And why do we end up popping hers?
I love your bubbly personality, because I feel that. I'm kind of bubbly at times as well. But really, it's just
I was waiting for that. You said she had too many tattoos, and I was over here looking at my arm like, dang, what about me? I was waiting for you to pop mine for that reason.
I don't have any, so it's just that.
It's a cultural thing. I feel you.
Yeah.
Okay.
No problem.
Thank you. So our 2 remaining ladies, any questions for him?
Yes.
Okay, let's start here.
Do you have children? And if so, how many?
No, 0.
Okay, that's good.
Do you have any kids?
I do not have any children as of now.
Okay.
I do want kids, though. So, do you as well?
Of course.
Okay.
My parents waiting for grandkids right now.
Same.
I'm just like, hey.
Same.
Okay, you're good? Okay, any questions over here?
I have like 2 questions. Have you ever been married? Are you separated, estranged? Is there
No.
anybody in your life who thinks you're in a relationship with them?
No.
Okay.
No. I hope not. No.
All right. My second question is, are you a Christian?
No.
Yeah, you saw that one
It's a
coming.
deal breaker for me.
Okay. That makes sense.
Okay. And do you
is-
practice
that's
any
my
type
practice.
of...
I'm Islam, Muslim. Yeah. And I'm willing
Conflict
to
of
open to
interest.
different religions as well. So
Okay. So, go ahead.
Yeah, so for me, I'm looking for someone who's already in that position, someone who could lead me. I've had experiences with people who I had to help bring to that position, and I don't want to do that anymore. I want to be able to play my role. Yes, I want to be a helper and contribute, but I want my man to make that initial step. I want someone I can follow.
All right.
Yep,
Well, you
I told
hung on to your balloon for...
I told you I easily influenced. Like, hey, like a lot of women, yeah, you want the man to lead and you want to follow, but at the end of the day, bro, most people are looking for partners, at least men-wise. Like, you want somebody who could run that same business with you instead of just you having to tell them, hey, do this, that, and the third. A lot of us, like, we just want, if we're going to build an empire, we want a queen who's able to lead that empire type thing if we're in our absence. So, like, that is kind of weird how she's putting that. But I respect their choice. To each person their own. I know relationships that function like that. Like, they have the follower and the leader type thing that works. But I'm gonna be real, like what I see the most effective relationships that last long periods of time is when both can handle their own and both could like move on their own when need be. And shit, like he's low key, he saved him the trouble.
For quite some time. Why so?
What he was saying, I was interested in it, his core values,
She's still a solid woman though, solid. At the end of the day, solid woman.
him growing up in a 2-parent household. I think we're similar in that way. But yeah, you seem like a great guy. What you do for work is amazing.
thank you.
Okay. Now, she's someone that's your type.
Beautiful, amazing, and just the fitness thing, ding dong in my brain already. It's not even that. Just you're gorgeous, beautiful. I love the hair.
Thank
and
you.
The dress, man.
Thank
You
you.
guys are all amazing. Just by the way,
You about to lose
they
his
came
girl.
ready, right?
See, he about to lose his girl gassing her up. She gonna feel some type of way. I'm just saying.
Thank you. All right. So we do have our last lady. Come on up here. Let's ask any of our final questions up here. Do you guys have any last final question for one another?
Yeah, I think I have a few. So, where do you live?
Colorado.
Okay, I live in Virginia. So is that going to be a problem?
I've done long distance already in the past, so
Okay,
I'm open to that.
me too. And then also, I heard you say that you are Muslim. Currently, I do not practice any religion. I am very faith-based. I do pray every day, but I do believe in God. Is that an issue for you?
No, that's not a deal breaker for me.
Okay. I think that's it for me.
I have one more, a couple of questions.
Okay.
Do you have a passport?
Yes,
All right,
absolutely.
Cool. That's it. Everything else we can do.
You trying to put on a flight immediately.
All right. Well, then, is it a yes for you for him?
I think it's a yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Yes, yes.
We
I love that you work with the
I wasn't expecting that. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I was not expecting
I'll
that.
take this mic, and you guys can go on off. Give
I
it up
was
for
not
that. Single guy. Hello. Welcome in.
Hello,
What's your name?
my name is Brenton.
You look a little laid back. You got the locks going, gold piece with the lion on it. Yeah, his style is pretty calm.
Brenton,
cool,
how old are you?
collected.
I'm 30 years old.
And what do you do?
I'm a film producer. I make music videos, commercials, shorts, and I'm now helping people grow their internet shows.
Okay.
And I do real
Sound a little
estate.
nervous.
All right. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I'm kind of nerdy. I like reading books, traveling,
Solid.
hanging out with my friends and family,
Solid.
and yeah,
All right. Now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
black.
That's about it.
Black woman.
Okay,
queen.
well,
You
that's
want
everybody in this lineup.
Melanin queen.
What else? A partner, not a liability.
All right.
That part.
Someone that's kind of into entrepreneurship in some capacity.
Okay.
And yeah, black.
Now, what are some of your deal
don't love-
breakers?
Kids.
Kids, okay.
Yeah, can't do children. An inability to cook. You can't cook, we not gonna work.
Hey, cooking with Kaya. She changing the world. If you can't cook, you on the streets. I'm sorry.
And yeah, I think that's about it.
Okay. Do you
That's my
cook?
deal breakers. Huh?
You cook?
No, that's why I need somebody.
That's
to
why
cook.
you need someone. Okay. All right. So we.
And a lot of dudes do that. I don't really think like, hey, it's a plus if a dude know how to cook, at least know how to make simple meals type thing. But me personally, I practice you cannot ask for someone else to do if you cannot do it yourself. That's just me. If they come with that quality, boom, that's great. But you cannot ask somebody, hey, to do something if you're not willing to do it yourself. If you can't cook for yourself, you can't ask somebody else to cook for you. Let's be real, bro. You is a human just like they're human. So you should know how to cook your damn self. But now, y'all both don't have to cook at the same level. She could be a better cook than you, but you just know how to survive type cook. That works too. It's like, hey, like, it's like you asking your boy to be a mechanic type shit and you don't even know how to like check your air on your tires as a woman. I think a woman should know how to check their air at least. So like they can like, you know, like the man should be able to do more of the hard labor type stuff, but you should know how to do the basic, the little like the pinch and grab type stuff, like the little stuff. But that's just my opinion on the matter.
We haven't got any pop balloons yet.
Okay.
So let me hand you a pick.
Oh, I gotta go first.
Yes, you do. Oh, okay. So I'll have you pop 2 more, and then we'll talk to the one that ended up popping.
Give me a second. Hold on. I don't think she meant to do that. You didn't mean to do that, right? Oh, all right. Who I'm popping them? What I gotta do?
You're gonna pop
What's he
2
about to do?
balloons.
He's about to blow a balloon back up?
Whenever
Yeah,
you're
that's
ready,
hard.
go ahead and pop those 2.
You really didn't want that, shorty. That's why.
Yeah, I do.
You saw he trying to make it smooth like that. You ain't mean to do that type thing. Because he tried to make it look like he wanted. Because I won't lie. That's the most fire one on the line. So he's smart. He tried to recover. He thought it was
Sorry.
a fumble.
I like the tattoo though. That's a flat tattoo.
Okay, and then 1 more.
Too light. You want black. You want melanin.
Damn, what?
Choose. Take him to a...
I'm
somebody
Kenyani.
else pop. Who pop?
We gotta pop. Okay, let's start over here. Let's
Who's
have
that?
your name and age.
Was it? Oh, red dress.
I'm Kenyani and I'm 27.
And Kenyani, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I had my bloom unpopped because I feel like I didn't really get to know him in his responses yet. So I was just kind of waiting a little bit. Maybe that could have been a flag right there that there wasn't much to go off of. So I was just kind of waiting a little bit to see if there was more that I was going to get that made me stay in or
real
made me
patient this year.
exit. So that's why.
This episode, they're real patient.
Got it.
Before
So
they
why did we
try
end
to
up
be
popping
this
her
patient.
balloon?
I don't know. I had to choose somebody. I don't know.
So is she someone that's your type?
It's a pretty girl. It's a pretty girl. I don't know. I don't really have a answer. Maybe it's energy or something. I'm not sure. We just started the game, so I don't. It's the best I had.
Okay. All right, thank you. So to start over here then, your name and age.
My name is Lunica. I'm 27.
And Lunica, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I think you're a humorous guy. Love what you just did with that balloon. Love the black comment. But the gold in the teeth,
It's not your style.
it's not. I feel like we're. I don't
didn't
want
repeat
to.
Do your thing. No, do your thing.
Your mind.
I don't know. I feel like age and like still
Right.
having gold in your teeth. It's just not my taste.
For sure. Where you from? What city you from?
Boston.
For sure.
Where are you from?
Chicago.
Okay. All right. Now she's someone that's your
got it.
type.
Yeah, it's pretty lit. I like the dress.
Thank
Sure.
you.
Thank you. Then we had one more down over here. Your name and age.
Chi-Chi, 32.
Hey, Chi-Chi.
Chichi, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
He said he couldn't cook and he was so proud. Sorry.
Told you, yeah.
I can
like
feed
that,
myself. I
asking
can't
for
cook.
things.
You know, it's a difference.
Like, can you make some rice? Can you boil something?
You
Like,
see what I mean? You gotta know how to do a little bit of something if you're gonna ask for somebody who could cook. You gotta be able to amplify that meal they about to make type thing, or at least do the little stuff. Like, hey, make some corn, boil some rice, or make the veggies type thing. Like, hey, a lot of dudes we ask for stuff, but we can't even do the minimum of what we ask. And that's why I think like, hey, both sides gotta understand. If you asking for something, you at least need to know to do the minimum. Like, you can't ask for your boy to be a plumber or a caretaker of the house if you can't even take care of your house and clean it. If you're not a cleaner, like, that's kind of wild to do. So, like, it's the same concept applies in anything you ask. You at least need to know to at least the bare minimum, the smallest levels of it before you ask for somebody who could do more.
Or hot water, can you make that? I just feel like in a day and age, I do feel like a woman should nurture and, take care of home. I do feel like a man should protect and provide. However, I feel like being able to do both things is a necessity. And then I was trying to get past like the whole initial, like, is he a guy that I would say yes to if he approached me? And the answer was no. So since that was a no, and then you were just like barking about not being able to boil water, I kind of was like, oh, okay, I'm good, yeah, fine. Because sometimes I do want, I like a man who can cook, just personally.
So
I'm greedy.
So if I approached you, you said you would turn me down?
What?
You said if I approached you, you would turn me down?
Possibly.
For sure.
Just like now that like we like right, maybe I don't know.
What is it?
What's that? A gold tooth?
Yeah, it's a 2-piece.
See, I'm blind. So I squint and I couldn't
Show the people. They didn't see it.
Show the tooth.
The bottom one is crazy. Bottle gold piece is crazy. You gotta put that shit at the top. Well, the canine or something. Like, I won't lie, that is kind of wicked.
Oh, like okay, what is that? I like it, but I don't. But I love how you're dressed. I love your demeanor.
Thank you.
I love a lot about you. But you need to learn how to make some rice.
I gotta make the rice for sure.
Make some rice. I'm greedy. Okay, 420 girl. I like to eat.
Oh, you know how to
make rice?
So I know how to make rice.
Can you make some chicken?
I tried to
go
get you a
with
balloon
it?
back, but I ain't got no more. So.
Because I meant to pop it. I'm greedy.
For sure.
All right. Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's a pretty lady, for sure. I like to hear, absolutely.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Okay, let's head on.
Can I turn around? What am I supposed to do?
You can walk any way you feel comfortable walking.
Wow.
All right, so we have 5 remaining balloons. Go ahead and ask these remaining ladies a question.
Okay. If we were to make a TV show about your life, who would be in it and what would it be about?
Ooh, that's a good question. Okay, let's start down there. Come up. All right, let's have your name and age first, and then the answer to his question.
I'm Ken. I'm 27. Does it have to be a celebrity or it can just be anybody?
It can be nobody. It can just be you.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to understand what
Make you tick.
and interacting with you on a day-to-day, or considering your interest and what you're into and who in your life, what the show would be about.
Okay. So I'm introvert, extrovert. So half of it would be me in the house, watering my plants, reading, cleaning up around the house, just chilling, doing my thing. And then the other half of it would be me out enjoying my family and my friends, or, my travels, my adventures. A lot of my friends say that I live day to day like a Sims character because I just do like sit tasks and I'm just all over the place.
Right.
So if you've ever seen the game Sims, like I do like little tasks here and there, and then I'm like, oh, what's next? And I'm just energetic, but then I like to chill too. So
for sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's what it would be.
Thank you. All right, your name and age and the answer to his question.
My name is Taylor. I'm 27. If I had a movie, I would play myself, of course, but it would just mostly be like, I don't know, working. I'm a software engineer, so me coding, trying to figure out problems, and then like on the side, I work on my own projects, so that stuff. Then like weekends, like link up with my girls, have a good time, go to brunch, chill, hang out, yoga. I don't know. That's probably it.
Sure.
Or traveling too, the couple trips, because I like to travel. I'm never at home. So that's the thing. I like to, every other weekend, if I'm not home, I'm visiting family, or I'm like in another state, another city, something. So.
Right, for sure.
Okay. All right, and over here, your name and age and the answer to his question.
My name is Daisha. I'm 29, and the answer to your question would probably be like a day in the life, every single day type vlog vibe, or like reality. This is my best friend, my sister, my right hand. She'd be in it with me. Yeah, we'd be co-hosts on our show. It'd be very, very entertaining. But yeah, I just feel like, reality.
Okay.
For sure.
Did you want to hear more? That was good.
No, because it's good.
Okay, and then over here.
I think if I
Let's start with your name and age first.
My name is Alicia and I'm 28. And if I had a show about myself, I would have my co-star, Daisha. Also, I would do my family, like my niece, my parents, and definitely my kitty cats, Mimi and Moxie. Shout out to Mimi and Moxie. My babies.
Wait, what's up, Moxie? What's up, Moxie?
Mimi and Moxie, my kitty cats. That's their name.
Sure.
There's two. They're sisters.
Okay.
My babies. But yeah, just the people that are in my everyday life. And what would I do? I'd be living a healthy lifestyle, like probably just filming content. Yeah, going to the gym, doing some homework, just living my best life, going shopping, like just being a girl. That'd be cute.
Okay. And over here, name and age and answer this question.
I'm Caroline. I'm 32. I just want to ask a question. Is that removable?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a girl?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, I'm just making sure.
She was definitely gonna pop if it wasn't, bro. They are not feeling that girl, bro. That bottom tooth with the thing, yeah, boy. Taking the L's.
So yeah. I don't really see this, but a lot of people think that I look like Gina Torres, so I would have her play me.
Okay.
And it would just be like traveling the world and just trying different foods from different cultures. I love to eat and I love to travel, so that's what it would be about.
It's cool.
All right. Okay, what about for yourself?
Wait, I forgot the question.
You forgot your own question?
If I had a TV show?
Yeah.
If I had a show, I would probably like drop myself into like non-English speaking countries and just figure it out. So like just drop me somewhere in like, I don't know, Vietnam or something. And I gotta meet people and like figure out.
You could be hearing the trees. He said Vietnam. Yeah, boy, you don't want to be there. Them trees talk, boy. They gonna have you for lunch.
Communicate
in Vietnam.
Okay.
Like with Google Translate only or something like this. Like a little travel show or something.
Interesting. You gonna come back with one of them veteran hats saying that you survived the trees.
All right. Well, we do have to pop 2 balloons.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop those 2.
Damn, I see what everybody be talking about. You gotta look at them and pop their balloons. That's crazy.
In the face. Make it real personal.
I gotta do these 2, man.
Oof.
Not the twins. No, I'm kidding. All right. So, Alicia, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I was waiting to see a little bit more of your personality. I think you show your personality and your style, just the way you're dressed. I was just waiting to see just a little bit more charisma and see just kind of more of your vibe. I mean, I think your necklace is cool. I just wanted to know about that a little bit. But yeah, just get to know you a little bit more. Just hear you out.
For sure.
Okay. Now, why do we end up popping hers?
If I'm not mistaken, I think I saw the reunion episode or the follow-up episode with you. Am I wrong? Was that correct?
Yeah, there's a follow-up.
Yeah, I saw it. I was like, oh, I don't know if we gonna match the best. Hearing y'all interaction, I don't know. I don't see, so yeah.
No, I think that's totally fine. I think with that particular person, we were not compatible and had some interesting interactions prior.
Not so fun interactions, it sounds.
Not so fun for me personally. Didn't enjoy it. But I think if you were to look at you and I, we're totally different people. So I think one small caricature of me and another person isn't totally a good way to personify me.
Right.
But if that's what you're looking at and that's how you feel, that's okay. But I think I'm pretty awesome.
Understood.
I think the boy made a solid choice. You fail on this show once. The statistics will show if you fail in a situation once, bro, you more than likely when it comes to love and dating, bro, you fail in it once, bro, you gonna fail it again. That's just how it is, bro. Hey, more than likely, if you tried something new and it ain't work, bro, and it's probably still not gonna be working a couple of times through. That's probably not gonna be the time. Second time, not always the charm. Now, the same statistic don't work with like when you just pursuing a life goal and stuff like that. Kick that out the world. But like when it comes to romance and love, bro, sometimes your second time is probably gonna fail too. You need a couple more trial and errors to really get your shit right. So he's smart by doing that. Because if it was gonna work the first time, a second time, a third time, it would have worked the first time. Just saying.
Like, damn, you missed out, babe.
I think you're cool too. I like your tattoos.
And then over here, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
You seem very genuine and nice, and you just seem like artistic. I like the way, like your style. I think that you seemed cool.
Okay. He ain't want a revolver because y'all both come as 2 peas in a pod.
Okay. Appreciate it.
All right. Why do we end up popping her balloon?
If she failed, you
if I'm gonna be honest, it's the same answer for all 3 of them. I'm not into light skinned women. It's not my thing. I honestly want to say it, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, yeah, I guess.
So we're not black.
No, y'all still black though. Y'all still black, but
like chocolate.
You know.
Like dark chocolate.
Too light for you. Is that what
it's just. You said yeah, that's all. But y'all very pretty women. No problems at all.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, thank you. Okay, we have 3 ladies left. Ask them another question.
Okay. Are you closer to mom or dad, and why?
Okay, start here. Closer to mom or dad, and why?
I'm closer to both my parents. Maybe my mom. We just kind of like, as I'm growing up, I just noticed that like we're kind of more alike. We just joke around. So yeah, I mean, I love both my parents though. But yeah, my mom.
For sure.
Yeah.
Let's go down there. All right, are you more closer to your mom or your dad, and why?
Probably my dad, actually. Definitely my dad. My dad's my best friend. Why? I don't know. He just gets me more. Like, me and my mom are very similar, and so we butt heads a lot. And he's like super understanding, super calm and patient. I can go to him with anything, and he'll either give me advice or let me vent whatever I need. And that's really like, I just love that. Like, I'm a super daddy's girl, so.
All right, and over here, mom or dad, who are you closer to, and why?
It's my mom. I grew up with her mostly, so we're closer. But she's like my best friend, and our personalities, we love to laugh and joke around with each other a lot. So that's my girl. Yeah.
Where's this accent from? Where you from?
Mississippi originally.
Mississippi. Say Mississippi. You still live in Mississippi?
No, I'm in Georgia now.
For sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
And now, I know, you can walk normal. And now, who are you closer to, and why?
I always forget the question I ask.
Bro, that would be
who am I closest to? I'm closest to my mom.
Your mom?
Yeah, that's the homie. My mom is the homie. And why?
They are saving these dudes because, bro, in the last couple episodes, bro, they would have popped on just forgetting your own question, bro. That's wild. Like, they really evolving.
Why am I closer to my mom? I mean, my mom was always around the most. She was around more. Like, I grew up with my mom and my stepdad, so my mom naturally is like my homie, and she was there through everything, you know? And we got the same sense of humor, so.
Okay.
When I'm not being serious, she is as silly as I am. So, yeah, that's my lady.
All right, well, it is time to pop one balloon.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
This is so weird. I let. Sorry.
All right, so why did you have your balloon unpopped for him?
You're funny, and I like everything you say. You look nice and everything, so I was somebody my type usually. Yeah,
for sure.
So.
And why did we end up popping hers?
I'm not. She looks nice. I like the blue. I like the dress, like the shoes, like the tattoo on the foot and everything. I don't know. I just don't see it for us.
Okay.
That's all. Yeah. Pretty lady though.
Thank you. Okay, our two ladies left. Any questions for our guy? Yes. Okay, we'll start here and then we'll head over there. Okay.
Are you a Christian?
Am I a Christian? I would consider myself very spiritual, but I'm not sure if I'm attached to Christianity specifically. Yeah, but I'm God fearing. I wouldn't necessarily it's through Christianity though.
Okay, that's just so. Do you go to church?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
Okay. Just like being a Christian is very important to me.
Mm-hmm.
I understand you're God-fearing, but I feel like if you have it like backed with like a religion and something like that, it just, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
And
I would say if you God-fearing, you don't really gotta back it with a particular religion because all these religions talk to one. At the end of the day, they all link up. I understand religion is very important to some people, but honestly, me, I'm not gonna talk too much on religion because I am very much a Christian myself. But I don't feel like that's the only way to go towards God. Like, bro, God was never made in man-made establishments. So, like, churches and stuff like that, bro, those are man-made establishments. So, at the end of the day, bro, for you to say that you got to go to church and all that stuff to say you are a devotee to God is crazy. It's about how you lead your life and how you function your life towards it.
You have one lady left over here. Let's see if you have any questions for him.
I do. So how do you handle your negative emotions when you're feeling...
How do I handle my negative emotions when I'm feeling down or something like that?
Fear, hurt, sadness, angry.
That's a good question. How do I handle them? I think I isolate myself and think about them and try to understand what's happening.
Okay.
Like if I'm off my square, I probably tuck away and figure out what's going on. Or consult a friend or something. Probably my mom, like, am I tweaking? Is something wrong with me? Or is it justified for me to feel this way, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, isolate. Think about it.
Okay.
Yeah. About you?
I have to do something that brings me joy. So I really love nature. Every Sunday, I like to go hiking. And it kind of helps me clear my mind.
Right.
on whatever, was bothering me the previous week, or, if I had a rough day. And just, if I have a person, also, talking to them and letting him be my safe space. Yeah.
For sure. It's cool.
All right. Now she's someone that's your type?
Yeah, it's pretty late. I like the dress. For sure, I like the haircut.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, low-key
Let me bring you on up here with us. Come on up. Let's go up here.
I like the little look on their side.
All right. Any final question
They
between
look
the
like a
two
good
of you
couple.
before we determine if this is a match?
Where you live again?
Georgia.
You live in Georgia.
Atlanta
Okay.
area.
Understood. I'm in Chicago now. About to move to New York.
Okay.
Is
Is long distance an issue for you?
8 hours drive.
Is it an issue for me? I think relative to the relationship, maybe.
Depending on the
But
part
I
of
don't think
Georgia.
anybody seeks long distance anything,
Right.
But
I feel like so where I am now is not like permanent for me. It's not somewhere I feel like I'm gonna plant roots. So I'm open
right.
to other areas too. So it's not a deal breaker for me if
Understood. Okay. When was your last relationship?
real relationship 2021. But I've dated. I've had some situationships that taught me a lot too in between.
Okay.
So yeah.
Understood. You said the last one was 2021?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You thinking too hard?
What do you do again? I forget. What do you do again?
I'm a research coordinator in internal medicine, so I do research trials. And then I'm also in grad school too. Master's of Public Health is what I'm pursuing.
That sounds important and expensive. That's cool.
All right. Then I'm gonna ask you a final question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well then, is it gonna be a yes for you for him?
It's a yes.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for her?
Just saying.
Oh. Hey, why is it a no?
I like dark skinned women, y'all. That's my.
She darking off.
That's my thing. If I'm being
That's
honest.
wild, bro. She dark as hell, bro. Come on, like you could have said anything like distance, all that shit, but you gonna say dark? She not dark enough?
And
A shade more than me.
damn near, yeah. I'm being honest.
So you said dark, like
Then
That's-
ain't none of
that's
them
what-
in the
that's
lineup
what I
except for
mean.
the
She
last
look,
one.
She not like she look at me like I'm crazy. I mean, I'm for real.
Okay. So what would you consider What would you consider yourself?
I mean,
It's a brown skin woman. It's a brown skin woman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
She
brown.
dark.
Yeah. I'm not really chocolate,
Man, ain't no
but
shame.
Thank you.
Pretty lady though.
He
Pretty lady
was
though.
asking for. He just wanted that one, bro. She fit the criteria he was asking for. He just wanted that one, bro. He was very selective. He knew what he wanted from the minute he jumped on there, and I respect it. But at the same time, it's wild that you just gonna disqualify her after she was feeling you outside of distance. Distance would have hit me well. Boom, I bet distance. But like just because of her complexion, each their own, bro.